Say what? Sabi one of you wanna Ajemi say. Sabi one of you wanna Ajemi say. Yampe, yeah, Ajemi sa no mama yeah, pasa. One more time, yampe, yeah, Ajemi sa no mama yeah, pasa. Sabi one of you wanna Ajemi say. Sabi one of you wanna Ajemi say. Yeah, Ajemi san wa mama yeah, pasa. One more time, Ajemi san wa mama yeah, pasa. Sewa, Takrati police, Secunda police, Achema police, Tema police. Tamale police, Achema my own and foul sabbath to you. Mind your business, Angelina, Angelina, oh Angelina, why you want to do me? Angelina, hey, Angelina, Angelina, oh Angelina, why you want to do me? Angelina, hey, Angelina, Angelina, oh Angelina, why you want to do me so? Sobre fans ave women, fans ave women, or the TV when she won't be many time for baby, many time for baby, then so me won't cry. See what? Or sobre fans ave women, fans ave women, or the TV when she won't be many time for baby, many time for baby, then so me won't cry. When you be a very our day, when you be a momushia, our day, Nawakoma to Yemo, we are the fire. Otoye one, I don't know. Otoye way, Otoye one, I'm the bill. I will be here, made the Makoma anymore. We are the fire. Every year. Otoye one, I don't know. Otoye way, Otoye one, I'm living. I will be here, made him up my shady. We all don't
And you can't help but smile when you hear indigenous music come alive and the synergy between all these beautiful instruments that brings everything to life. Music of Ghanaian origin indeed. And of course, you know, it's MOGO 2019 happening at the National Theatre on the 23rd of March 2019. Get your tickets for 120 Ghana cedis in the background. Kwanpa. Everybody loves Kwanpa. But before I even speak to them about who they are, how long they've been doing this, and all the things that you might want to know, I need a little education for you watching me right now. To know what instruments and how come they come together to make such beautiful music.
Okay, so I'll start from the drum right here. It's a drum, it's a membranophone. It's the gourmet drum. And
membranophone?
Yes, it's a membranophone. So that's the gourmet drum. It gives us the low frequencies in the kind of music we do, or what the layperson would say, the bass. So this is what gives us the bass.
That's the bass?
Yes, because we don't have any bass. So
it's a bass drum?
Yes, it's a bass drum actually. Yeah, that's it. And then the three percussions there, the three drums there, we have the two Kwanlogo drums, and then the djembe drum in the middle. Djembe is found all over Africa. The Kwanlogo drums originally from the Greater Accra people. We have the left and the right. So that's the Kwanlogo set and then the djembe set for the percussions.
Kwanlogo set, djembe in the middle.
Exactly, djembe in the middle.
Nice.
Exactly. And then the far left, we have the twin bell, or what you call the deuta twin bell. And then we have the shigiri. Deuta. Hey. Deuta. Yes, exactly, because it comes in pairs. And then we have the shikiri, or the rattle, the big rattle.
Yeah.
Or what some people call maracas. Yes, that's it. And then, of course, I do the guitars in the music. So that's the makeup of the ensemble we use, the palm wine ensemble we use now.
That's excellent. That's really excellent. So now I'm going to ask who you are.
Okay.
your individual names.
Great.
And then we're going to talk about why Kwanpa.
Great.
So you are
Asa.
Asa.
Yes, ASAH. Asa.
Asa.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Asa. What's the meaning of Asa?
It's finished.
It's finished. So it literally means what I thought.
Yeah. Asa is finished.
Asa.
Yeah.
And why Kwanpa? And can you introduce your other?
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the guy who plays the bass drum, the gome, he is Kwabena Safo. Kwabena Safo. He's originally a bass guitarist, but he does the gome.
Oh, it's you.
All right. And then we have Kwame Agbehoasi Minamo.
Nice.
He does the percussions, the drums. He originally a percussionist. And then we have Kojoba at the far left. Kojoba, originally from Gomwafete in the central region.
So you who are dispersed all over Ghana.
So he's from Volta, he's from central region, he's from Seche. And then I'm from Ekropon Ekapim.
Okay.
Yes. So that is Kojoba from Gomwafete.
Now, why the name Kwanpa?
All right.
Yeah.
So Kwanpa simply means the right path. The right path. So, and not good soup. Okay, good soup, but the right path. We decided to look into the past and then pick things which are more like going down to join in a revitalization of those things. And we came to palm wine music. Of course, we met in church, and so we used to do church music in our own church. We are church instrumentalists. And then we decided to come together and do something Ghanaian, apart from the church music we do. Then we decided to select palm wine music because its patronage was going down. And then we decided to choose a name. And Kwanpa came up. And all four of us unanimously accepted Kwanpa because we felt that we were neglecting some right path which we are supposed to, go on. But we are neglecting those things. And so we chose the name Kwanpa to help us go back to those things and then go back on the way. We have a song, Mr. Traveler. And the whole idea of that song is that when you realize you are walking on the wrong path, you will not get to your destination. So you don't rather speed up on the wrong path, but you look for the right path, the Kwanpa, and then you follow that path to get to your destination. And so that is why we chose the name Kwanpa to help us in the mission of the band.
You seem very knowledgeable in like tradition and culture. And what is the average age, if you don't mind my asking?
So under 40.
Okay.
Under 40. So the average age should be like 35.
All right.
Yes.
You look younger than that.
Yes.
So how long ago was this? This start, and how difficult was it to put together because the collaboration, the synergy between you, it's incredible.
Yes.
And I don't think it comes by...
No. You have to do something. Well, so we met in church, as I said, and we had a discussion, and then we had our first meeting, 2017, July 31st.
Oh, so not so long ago.
No, so the band is actually, we are 1 year, 8 months, we are in the 8th month now, 1 year, 8 months
Wow.
old. Yes. And then we've been, but I think it has been, the trick that has worked has been consistency in practice, in rehearsals, and then the number of gigs we play. Currently, we have regular gigs within the week where we perform in addition to our rehearsals. So most of the time we are together, either performing or rehearsing. And so that is how come the synergy has developed like that.
So this is full-time for you?
Full-time. This is our full-time job. Full-time job for every one of us. Full-time. So this is what puts food on the table for our families, for our wives, for our kids, and all that.
How has it been so far?
It has been good. It has been good. And I must commend our wives or our family. They've been very supportive. They've been very, very supportive in work. Because it takes quite a greater chunk of our time. Rehearsals, performances here and there. And so most of the time you are away from your family. But of course they understand and they are helping so much. So we want to say thank you to them. But it has been good. It has been good. The reception has been good since we started.
You perform a lot of classic songs,
yes,
from a lot of greats, and you're going to get a chance to also do that in front of a lot of people,
yes,
during MOGO. And how difficult is it? Because most of the classic songs, a lot of the youth of today don't really gravitate towards it that easy. So how difficult is it for you to like rehearse or learn them, get them to flow, especially in the medleys you do?
It's very easy. Very easy because when the band started, we did not want to do any other songs. We wanted to do our own original songs. But realized that when we go for performances, certain songs keep coming as requests from the audience. And so we said, no, then let's give them what they want. So then we started learning songs from other people. Then we said, let's go back to the classics and learn them. So we started with those ones. And currently we have a long repertoire of those ones. So it's not difficult putting together a repertoire for this performance. But there's a perception that the young people don't really like these kinds of oldies. But it's just a perception, I tell you. The number of gigs we play in the week, those regular gigs, when you look at the turn-up, the youth, they are even more than the oldies. But they really, when you see them jumping to this kind of music and sometimes taking over the microphone from us, I mean, sometimes they will join you on stage and sing with you. It's so exciting. So it's just a perception. The young guys, they love it. I'm sure it's just because they are not getting it readily. People will prefer to either perform or play other styles of music other than these classics, other than these ones that we do, the palm wine music, the high life music. But when they enjoy it.
Okay, so it's nice, and you said as easy to perform these classics and everything. But do you have yours?
Yes.
Do you create yours?
Yes.
Now, how difficult is that one? Because creating music from scratch is
fortunately, some way, somehow, it works for us. Of course, we'll attribute it to the God factor in our coming together and all that. But we take inspiration from things that happen around us, things that happen. We just think about it. And so what happens is that if I have a tune, I have a melody, and I want us to learn, I bring it on board to our rehearsals, then I teach, then they all contribute. No, this part, let's do it this way, this part, let's do it this way. Then we all come to a solid body. So it's like we bring the framework. The framework comes from one person, and then we all add the flesh to it to get the song. So that's how easy or difficult it is. But it's just from what happens around us. That is what, I mean, the inspiration we get to do our personal compositions. Currently, we have over 40 songs, which...
Of your own composition?
Yes, over 40 songs.
Over 40?
Over 40 songs, which we have composed, written ourselves.
This is incredible.
Yes.
So you're watching MOGO Unplugged. My name is Jose Kwame. I'm in the studio with KWAN PA, and they're going to be performing live at the National Theatre for the night where MOGO happens on the 23rd of March 2019. The tickets are out at the front desk of City FM and City TV. You can get your tickets for 120 Ghana cedis. And we're going to go for a short musical interlude commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about their album. We're going to talk about performing with high life greats on the MOGO stage and how they feel about that. And I have a little trivia for them to test their knowledge as well. Stay tuned.
You've been waiting for is here on Saturday, 23rd March 2019. As part of 97.3 CTFM's Heritage Month comes the Music of Ghanaian Origin concert, MOGO 2019. Time to experience the cocktail of the old and new, the legends and the crooners on one stage. MOGO 2019 featuring Amanziba, KK Kabobo, Adani Best, Kwabna, Akwabwa, Kofi B, Sina Soul, and a Kwanpa band for one night and one night only. The Music of Ghanaian Origin, MOGO 2019. Serving you an overdose of nostalgia and happy feet. Venue, National Theatre. Date, Saturday, 23rd March 2019. Rate is 120 Ghana cedis. Tickets available at the front desk of City FM and City TV. Gates open at 7 p.m. Call 0205-973-973 or 0302-224959 for ticket reservation. The Music of Ghanaian Origin concert, MOGO 2019, is sponsored by Freight Consult, your total logistics manager. Go is powered by 97.3 CTFM and supported by CTTV.
All right, so welcome back. You are watching MOGO Unplugged, and this is the place to be. Kwanpa is in the studio with me. We're talking about MOGO. We're talking about music of Ghanaian origin, and you do know where to get your tickets at the front desk of City FM. I'm going to be asking Asa, how their album is doing, what's they're up to at the moment, and how it feels like to be playing with high life greats.
It's just great.
On the MOGO stage. So let's talk about your album first.
All right.
You said you have over 40 songs.
Yes. And so we've selected 10 of the songs from the 40, and then we've compiled everything into one album, which we launched on 9th March. So
how was that event?
It was great. We invited Ejako Onimu from Kumasi,
Excellent.
and he came. He was part of the launch. Osei Kranchi, who plays a Ghanaian instrument called Seprewa, he was part of the launch, the Legon Palm Wine Band. And then the turn-up was great. Everybody was talking about the turn-up. It was good, at least for a first time, and for a band like this, it gave us an impression that indeed then we have a kind of following. People are interested in the kind of music we're doing. Exactly. So it's so great. And then so that the album is doing well. I mean, people day in day out, people ask me where can I get and all that, and so we do get that. But it's great. It's going on well. And then the feeling to be a part of MOGO is great. MOGO is a great event. And I must say thumbs up to City TV, City FM, the City family for this. It's a great initiative, I'm telling you. Music of Ghanaian origin. It's great. If this thing should keep on running, we will not lose certain qualities of Ghanaian culture, of Ghanaian living when it comes to our music, when it comes to our folk art. Exactly. So it's a great initiative. And to have people we have listened to, look at somebody like Keke Kabubu. Oh, like, used to listen to this guy way back, way back. And now Keke Kabubu, we are supposed to be on the same stage with him. We are performing and all that. It's great. Amanzeba.
Yes.
And all these great people. And for Kwanpa to find ourselves with these people to perform for, it's great.
So I'm going to follow it up with what should we expect?
Sharp, Charlie. So if you're out there watching us, this is the band Kwanpa, and Charlie MOGO is happening live to 23rd, Saturday. Come and meet us. We have something special for you. Songs you've not heard for quite some time. We are going to give you those songs. We are going to give you songs from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s to the 2000s. Exactly. So we're going to give you a kind of long repertoire of songs, but you are going to feel the classics, and then we will intersperse them with some current stuff. And Charlie, you're going to feel. So 120 cities, grab your tickets and come. Let's meet at the National Theatre on Saturday, and let's jam to music. Great music. Momra.
So you just heard from Asa. You know what to expect on the night, 23rd of March 2019 at the National Theatre. Tickets are going for 120 Ghana cedis. It's Music of Ghanaian Origin Concert 2019. And before we go, I told you I'm going to bring them a trivia, and I'm going to throw questions to them. They're going to answer. We're going to test their knowledge, since they are very knowledgeable in the traditions and culture of Ghana. Also remember that MOGO is proudly sponsored by Freight Consult, your total logistics manager. And I'm going to let Kwanpa do what they do best. When I finish the trivia with them, they're going to sign off with great music. So I'm going to be throwing questions to the team. I hope they're ready. And very simple questions. Very simple questions. Very simple questions. So these are our heritage questions on the, show. And just a few. Any of you can answer. So the advantage is you have numbers. So where one person is me, one person who knows can answer. So, question number one. These are too easy. They are too easy. Which region is the Kakum National Park?
Kakum National Park?
Yeah.
Central region.
See? I told you they were easy. How many regions do we have in Ghana at the moment?
16.
Sure. And what region is the Larabanga Mosque?
Larabanga used to be Upper West there.
What's it?
It used to be. I said it used to be, right?
What's it?
I didn't say nothing.
You want to go?
No, they said
No, you said the Upper West. What's it?
Anyway.
What is the full meaning of MOGO?
MOGO. Oh, music of Ghanaian origin.
Excellent. And your final question. Which region is the Akosombo Dam located?
Okay, Eastern region.
There you go. So there you have it. You got only one wrong. They got one wrong. It's fine. We are okay. And MOGO will be coming your way, like I said, on the 23rd of March 2019. Kwanpa is going to carry us out with great music. Keep watching MOGO Unplugged. My name is Osei Kwame. We'll be back with another episode another time.
Kwanpa. Listen to this one. Listen. When you be a pere I want it. When you be a motion, I want it. Kawako mato yemo. Otto yewa na mindono. Otto yewa na minibeu. Awo midiye, bede makuma zenimo. We on the bar, shara bolo, Otto yewa na mindono. Otto yewa na minibeu. Awo midiye, bede makuma zenimo. We on the bar. Now listen to this one. Anansi se munyom or say. Ekete and they are very now young man ekete and they are very now and they are very now young man that's so not a day to your God. That's so not a day me too. That's so not a day to your God. That's so not a day me too. That's so not a day to your God. That's so not a day. I said better, say me what they and not forever, say me what they say. Or say me made, say me what they or say me did, say me what they say. It's Tennessee Banana, say me what they say. Fufuna Bemba, say me what they say. Mo Francisco, say me what they say. Ebo, say me what they say me what they say me what they say. Ebo, say me what they say me what they say me what they Ebo, say me what they say me what they say me what they say me what Inke oplayoko, simple. If I'm much of fefe, it's money wobe. Make a shibiwa, a bachemi. Make me like Finisani. A caviake, a ye oh ya, you are giving ya. One ya married ya yetema. Kaboya, every year. Oh, yeah, you are giving ya. One ya married ya yetema. Kaboya. Say, Messi, all for you, baby, all for you, all for you, city, all for you. I dey wait you, mama, I dey wait you, brother, I dey wait you, brother, oh, I dey wait you, mama, I dey wait you, sister, I dey wait you, sister, all for you, my baby, all for you, all for you, my city, oh my all for you, baby, all for you, all for you, sweetie, all for you. I dey wait you, mama, I dey wait you, brother, I dey wait you, brother, all for you. I dey wait you, mama, I dey wait you, sister, I dey wait you, sister, all for you, all for you. Inkebobaya, Kebobaya, Ite, Kebobaya, Ade, Kebobaya, Ada, Inkebobaya, Kebobaya, Ite, Kebobaya, Ade, Kebobaya, Ada, da 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 da, Mikawale, Ola iti, Ora iti, Kewebi, Inkebobaya, Kebobaya, Ite, Kebobaya, Ade, Kebobaya, Ada, da 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 da, Mikawale, every year, Ora iti, Kewebi, Inkebobaya, Kebobaya, Ite, Kebobaya.